If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
Yeah. So, yeah, you built that email.
No, actually, I completely forgot about that.
No worries, you can copy and paste that email. Let's try to preview it.
Yeah. Like from today, I'm just planning to have this every Saturday, Sunday. I want to spend a couple of hours on practicing so that this
Okay.
will be good. So from today, I'll be having that
Okay.
email message to the creation HTML, right?
Right. Yeah.
HTML.
So, will you be leading that team or will you be working as a developer in your team? Are you working? Sorry.
It's a mixed role actually. Like I'll do both of them, but majorly I'll work on like it's basically currently I'll be doing the automation work, journey builder work, everything. But I'm not writing any AMP script because I'm not like
Yeah.
I'm doing the basic journey builder. Like we don't have the customization things yet. So since they're coming up, so I want to speed up accordingly.
Okay. Okay.
So journey builder we are using currently only for our within the transactional emails and everything. We are using journey builder for those, but now we want to use for the data in the Salesforce.
Okay. See, this is also an important option. So how Marketing Cloud tracks email. Marketing Cloud tracks email with a simple script. We call it as open counter. So when you create template-based email, you get open counter by default. But when you are coding HTML and when you track that your emails have reported any open or not, without open counter, HTML won't track that email. So you have to include an open counter. You have that option at the top of the HTML where you can go and insert the open counter from left
Where is
hand side.
it?
Yeah, yeah. Go, yeah. After Caesar, go to next menu. Go to there where you can see arrow. Yeah, here. No. Just next option. Yeah. From here you can insert open counter. Can you scroll down? Yeah, last option. Track email open. So if you insert it, it has inserted a line of code in your email, the last line. No, not that custom
Okay.
name equal to open counter. So this you have to write in your email whenever you are building an HTML email and want to track opens, you have to include this. Without this, you will see that error into only HTML emails. In template based emails, this is already present.
Okay. Okay. Mhm. But in general, we usually build HTML emails on it, and we do not use a template. We usually build the HTML emails, copy and paste it.
Yes. When you are working with AMP script and all, then HTML is the only option. But people don't write AMP script generally in most of the companies. They're trying to keep it simple. All so they use template based emails.
Okay. So you told me an option for the review, right?
There's an option load more. Yeah. Actually, we have selected wrong data extension. There must be a customer data extension for this. We are looking up the purchase data extension. So I think one you have made non-sendable. If you open that Soumya folder,
Okay. We swap the name just right? So when we are swapping the names, maybe I did not make it sendable.
yes, you can refresh. I won't think it will load. Okay, with this we
It's
have
not allowing.
with why it is because we have created our data model with this, right? Data relationships. So it won't allow you to edit. You have to break that data extension and like data model, then perform edits, and then you have to reassign that data extension into that model. But you can make it sendable, non-sendable from contact builder itself, but you can't make any changes to the fields if you have aligned
Okay.
that data extension into the data model.
So you want me to go break the link between this
No,
data sources and then.
no, you don't have to break. Just you have to make it sendable. But in case you want to like modify a field name or create a new field or suppose delete a field from a data extension, then you have to break that data model. Just
Okay.
for
So for
sendable,
setting. Okay, then I'll go for this. Yeah, customer data.
yeah,
Oh,
this we can edit. But suppose if you want to delete a field from this, suppose you want to delete a country, it won't allow you to delete a field.
okay. You cannot delete. Okay. Why is my name not here? Okay, more. So we need to save here.
You have to select a field. Yeah, and select that. So our M script code has some errors, so we'll have to look into errors and then
Invalid break.
so the function that is lookup purchase data, Soumya bill amount, data extension field name for a lookup function call is invalid. You can see. So in we have a separate name for a data extension, but in lookup we are referencing to a different name. Okay, it worked. Try to change the values. Yeah.
So in general, when we're giving the image source, does the image needs to be in the like in the system, or else we can give Google Images links like that? What is recommended?
So see if you are actually if you are a company, you will have your own image, right, about your products
Yeah.
that you will want to store into Marketing Cloud. Why? Because Marketing Cloud will generate your brand specific image URL. Okay, because as a brand, you want to keep everything on your identity. You don't want to use any public URL. In that case, you will have to upload into Marketing Cloud and refer and give reference to that image. That image will have URL specific to Marketing Cloud. You you know
Okay.
SAP vendor authentication package. As
Yeah.
yeah, so there you
But
provide.
I just wanted to understand more about because I just have theoretical knowledge, nothing actually this thing, because when they implemented it, I don't have much. You can just give me some overview on SAP package.
No worries. I'll give you that overview. Okay, so in this account, I have implemented SAP. Okay, it is a paid product. In that, with the account which you got earlier, did not have that SAP. That was a demo account they got. So in this account, you will be able to understand like fairly. So when you go to setup, go to company setting, you have a SAP domain integrated. Company setting, account setting. Scroll down, you will see sender authentication domain, which is integrated.
Looks
Up
like I don't have access for it.
from the top left, uh, can you click on edit option?
I don't have edit option also.
Okay. Let me see that.
What is this brand manager, alert manager? Maybe not
Brand.
now. Like at the end, I will just want some
Oh, yeah.
overview of all the options.
Fine.
While you're doing, I just have a small question. So yesterday we were doing two type of we were having two types of things, right? One is like we can have the journey use the real-time data from Salesforce, and we can have the journeys created so that the tracking information will be available on the email sends and the individual emails on the Salesforce.
Yes.
That would be real time, so we'll be having that. So for suppose if we are getting data from the Salesforce through a report or like something by a report and have used that data, copy into the data extension, and then we are sending that email through the journeys. Do we have the tracking information back on the Salesforce like that also, or else we don't have like that?
Yes, you have now. Yesterday we saw what is Salesforce data extension. We yesterday we studied about Salesforce data extension, right? Synchronized data extension, Salesforce data extension, two type of data extensions which get enabled when you integrate. So whenever you create a Salesforce data extension and you import Salesforce records, the tracking will be back to Salesforce individual email object field.
Yeah, that option I understand. If we are syncing from the Salesforce, then we will be having that data while syncing. After the sync, we will be applying a filter, and then we will be getting the data into Salesforce data extensions. So
Right,
that
right,
way we are actually getting the data, and the tracking will be available. I'm
right.
talking about the option when we are not syncing and we are getting the data, like we will
Oh,
be having some other couple of options
yeah,
when
yeah,
rather than syncing the data, right?
yes,
I remember you telling me one option is reports.
yeah, report,
So
yes,
for that reports, yeah,
yes, yes.
can we have
So
the tracking back on Salesforce?
yes, yes, you can have. So if report will also be imported into a Salesforce data extension, right? So anything you
Okay.
have into Salesforce data extension, it will be synced back to Salesforce. So in order
Okay.
to
And
be
apart from
Salesforce data extension,
reports,
yes.
do we have any other options to get the data from Salesforce? Like we have one option is data syncing.
Yeah,
The other option is getting from the journey builder,
yeah,
and one is from the reports. And
report.
what all other options do we have to get the data from Salesforce into the marketing cloud?
So now there is other type of requirement. These three are the basic sources from where you can pull bulk data. But there are other aspects which Marketing Cloud enables you to pull the data. Suppose you have built a cloud page in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Okay, and when cloud page is nothing but a page which renders on the browser. A website is also a cloud page. Okay, so
Yes.
that you can create in Marketing Cloud. Now suppose when you there is a use case that whenever the user opens the cloud page, he should get his pre-populated details. Like when you sent email to me and I opened that email, that link in that cloud page link from the email, the page which will open will contain like my first name, last name, some Salesforce
Yeah.
fields data and all. Okay. In
Smart
that,
form basically.
right, right. In that case, you can look up the data from Salesforce. But importing, and the last option is via FTP. In FTP, you have a Salesforce file location, but there also you will have to create a report and import it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But we can work with Salesforce data with AMScript. We will see when we will see cloud pages.
Okay.
Yeah. So can you refresh this page? I think you will get that account access. So have you created anytime sender profile? You created,
No,
right?
I did not create any center. I did, yeah, like in the sandbox now. When we are
Uh,
working through, I created, but in like in my work, we do
oh,
have only one sender profile, and we use the same. That's the one
okay,
sender
okay,
profile,
okay.
so I don't have.
Yeah. So now you see here authenticated domains, right? Sender authentication domain.
Mm-hmm.
This is,
Yeah.
yeah, this is SAP configured into Marketing Cloud. What what they have done, they have authenticated your domain and configured into Marketing Cloud. So now every link or image you upload will be of domain this candybucknell.com. It won't be any random email image or domain. And every cloud page you create, every cloud page will have an address. It will refer to your own domain. Okay. Below are the private domains which you can configure. Suppose you are working for, you have multiple brands, right? You have
Okay.
X brand, Y brand, Z brand, and you want to configure those brands into Marketing Cloud so that you can send brand specific emails. Then you can configure additional private domains. So the main domain will be your sender authentication domain. That domain you will use to brand your links, image URLs, cloud page URLs. Okay. And you can configure additional private domains with which you can have multiple domains authenticated into your system. So this is one benefit of SAP, image wrapping and all.
Okay. So when the so this is the main domain, and these are subdomains. Am I right?
Right. Subdomains, private domains.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both
Here,
are
see,
same.
this is testing account. You don't go by Accenture.com and all this. Okay. But whenever the subdomains will be like support.candymcnl.com, yeah, like finance.candymcnl.com. Okay. Email @finance.candymcnl.com. Email or suppose like this, you can create different subdomains. Here we have randomly imported subdomains like accenture.com, bbc.co.uk. These are the major domains. These are not the subdomains. But here you will import subdomains. So you can
Okay.
use these
So
domains to send emails. Yes.
okay. So like we will be having one sender authentication domain, and we can have multiple
Multiple.
uh, subdomains or additional private domains. I think both of them are same, I suppose, right?
Yes, same. Yeah.
So we will be we can have multiple of them configured for the we will be linked for the uh,
Yes.
sender authentication domain, and we
Yes.
can use it accordingly whenever we want. When we are trying to send out the emails, we can pick any of those subdomain or a main domain.
Yes. 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 Now try to create a sender profile. It is one benefit. Like you can include your domain into Marketing Cloud, or try to create a sender profile. Or in feature
Yeah.
setting, you will have sender profile. Email Studio, sender profile. You know why we use sender profile, right?
Yeah.
Try to create a new sender profile.
What is this required? Choose from the list. You can give any specific domain from.
Yeah. So now it is asking you to verify. Click on verify option. Okay. Now a verification link will go. That means you should have an active inbox, right? You should have an active inbox
Yeah.
where that you will go and verify that link. Suppose you want your company is working with suppose 50 domains, 50 subdomains. Each domain they have allocated for different work into the same company. Then managing 50 different inboxes would be very difficult. Like creating 50 different inbox and then click on pending link, then go and verify. So the other benefit is if you create any email address with your SAP domain or your private domain, it will be auto verified. You don't need any physical inbox.
Okay. I got you.
So try to create any address with your SAP domain. Try to see. There is one more thing which I have to tell. Go to their SAP.
SAP domain means
Yeah. We
here.
saw no. Where we saw SAP was configured, there was a domain configured. into account setting.
This one, right?
Yeah, copy this. Now create any email address with domain.
So when you say domain means, where do I need to give the domain?
Gmail.com is a domain instead of gmail.com.
Okay.
Wait for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
I think the screen got hanged. So try to create one more time. Sender profile from left hand side. Yeah. No, it didn't get saved actually. See.
Okay.
This is the second benefit of SAP. So you can create as many emails you want with the SAP domain and private domains if they are configured. You don't need any physical inbox.
Okay, got you. So, for suppose like we'll be having like sometimes the marketing emails we want those emails to be sent not from the actual main domain. We would want that to be sent from and banker perspective. Like for suppose me, I'm the marketing head, and I just want to send out the emails with my email address. At that time, I can have this kind of this sender profile created with the domain which we have configured in SAP, and we can use this sender profile while when we are sending out the emails.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And the third thing is it comes with an additional IP address. You can choose IP address from delivery profile. So now for different brands or different business units, you want to use different IP addresses. For different type of sends, you want to use different IP address. For personal, you want to use different. For commercial, you use different. So you can go to delivery profile and choose IP addresses which are a part of SAP implementation. Yeah, click on create.
One minute, I just got confused between a sender profile and delivery profile. I wrote some notes.
Okay.
So delivery profile is basically a header and footer which we create.
Right, and IP address.
Right. Okay.
So in that account, the training account, the SAP was not implemented, so you were not having any private IPs to choose from. But here you can see you can choose from a private IP. This private IP comes with your SAP. Yeah. There are multiple IPs.
So we will be having, these all multiple IPs are associated with SAP account only, and we can choose any of them.
Right. So suppose you are a global company, you want to run India operations, you are running US operations, UK, EMEA, APEC. For different regions, you will have a different IP. Okay, you can create delivery profiles for different regions, because if you want to send emails to like India, then it would be good if you use Indian IP. Like Indian servers know about that IP. If it is an IP, like suppose from not from a I should say authenticated source, then spam filters may block your email. or it will not prove
So
authenticity of. Yeah.
do we need to purchase this IP address so that we get it here, or else a SAP domain by
It
itself provides
it
multiple IP address with different countries?
No, you have to purchase. You can open SAP account. You will see what all we get as a part of sender authentication package. No
Where
articles.
do I?
Article. You have to purchase them. These all come under SAP implementation. If you have your own IP, suppose you already maintaining your IP so in other system, then you can integrate that IP here. You have to call support then and provide this IP and proof that you own this IP.
So you say that if we already have an IP address being used by, like, for suppose there is a merger happening between two companies, that company would be using a separate domain and separate IP address. So when these are both of them are merging together, then that has to become a subdomain of the SAP package, and we need to use the IP address which was their IP address, and we need to configure that in here as an delivery profile and as an sender profile. Okay.
This is one use case. We have multiple use cases, right? The use case which you told is only that companies are merging. This is only one use case. SAP, SFMC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first article. And you will get
So we need to purchase
Yeah, you will have to purchase. So SAP features, try to study this SAP 5 to 6 points. On the top you have SAP features. No, in this article. Yeah.
Okay. I think once your account with choose an authentication custom domain, this feature modifies view as web page link wrapping image and removes all reference money in favor of custom authentication domain. Private domain for email sending. This feature assigns a domain to send an email. The domain access from address from your email sends. Automatically authenticates your email sends using sender also and sender ID domain keys. Okay. Custom domain for cloud pages. Dedicated IP address. Okay, so it says only one IP address, right?
This which assigns a unique IP address to your account. You can have multiple IP address as well. Like you saw here, you can choose from multiple IP addresses in your delivery profile. So you can create multiple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to know these options for us to configure an account if we go into any new organization. Otherwise,
these are the first thing when you implement a new marketing cloud actually. This SAP and
that's what I want to have better understanding of these, because I just know what SAP packages, but I do not know in detail like this.
Yeah. Reply mail management means RMM. RMM is when you send me an email, I reply, then you can send me an auto-generated response. Or if I just reply with a certain keyword, you can act on those keywords. Suppose I replied unsubscribe, I will get automatic unsubscribe from RMM. Or if I reply, I need more information on this, then with RMM, you can create a new case in Salesforce. You have a case email address. You can forward the response to that case email address from RMM, and a new case will be created in Salesforce. Or you want to forward that response to any other support teams people who will be acting on that response, then you can do that. So that reply mail management feature also comes with SAP.
Okay. So when you say reply mail management, you said we can configure it with Salesforce, that we need to create a case and everything. So that comes by default, or we need to configure it, or we need to write the code and have that customization done?
No, you get RMM option. You have to configure that option.
Okay. do we have any notes on that? Because I understand you are giving me many options here, but I do not have any data in here. Like, do we have any documentation because I want to go through all the SAP features in detail.
So this is the detailed documentation, official Salesforce documentation. You won't get any other detail. I try
So,
to.
like,
Hmm?
you just told me about the Salesforce integration with that thing, right? So those kind of details, how we can use with
Okay.
the
No,
cases and everything.
that is a use case which I have told. That use case I don't think is mentioned into this article because I have worked on that use case. So I am telling. So you know Service Cloud because I don't know. That is why I am asking.
Yeah, like the case management part, I
Right.
understand because I already had created.
So you have email to case feature, right?
Yes.
Email to case. That email to case address you can provide in RMM. In RMM, you get a forward to option. Let's try to explore RMM as well. If you are okay with the 4 options, then yeah, left hand
So
side.
we are actually, so for email studio, we send the profiles. Delivery profile is good. We are actually having a header IP address getting created for each subdomain, right? For every subdomain, we'll be having a delivery profile created.
Yes.
And then send classification is like transactional or commercial.
Right.
We'll be creating
Right.
those
Right.
usually.
Right.
Reply management.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
RMM. But this is a custom RMM which you won't find anywhere. If you look in your company's account, you won't get this type of configuration. But this is the highest level of RMM configuration which you are getting to look here into this account. So here you can see that
Okay.
you have to provide email reply address. Okay, you have to look at
Okay.
email reply address. What is this address? um, if somebody replies, okay, he will be replying to this address. Why? Because you if you implement SAP, you don't have any physical email address, right? It is auto verified.
Yes.
Yeah, so you
Yes.
have to provide an email reply address here. This you can also use as an auto verified because see, you can't reply to a SAP to SAP authenticated email address. You have to provide a reply address. And if if somebody replies, he won't be replying to that email address which you have created out of SAP. He will be replying to this email address. And whenever you receive a reply, at the bottom you can see forward uh, routing address for remaining replies. At the bottom you can see
Okay.
not there, routing address for remaining replies. Yeah, here you can provide your email to case, and with that reply a case will be created into Service Cloud. If you have it.
Okay. So basically, when we are sending an email using the SAP domain, they can, if they want to reply to that email, we are confirming that they can reply to this particular email.
Right,
But
right,
on the back end, we are saying that when you send an email to this particular, when someone replies back to this email, we
right.
want the email to be sent to this email address,
This email address.
and which is in turn is an email to case domain which is created in the Salesforce,
Right, right,
and that will create a case in the Salesforce.
right,
Okay.
right. This is how you communicate because Marketing Cloud is a two-way communication platform, and it will be automated platform. Here you can use any other email address as well, but your best use case is to use email to case email address. You can use your own email address if you are a small company and haven't implemented email to case feature and all. Then you can have a physical email address like your Gmail account. Then you have to continuously look. Okay, if so in email to case you get
Yeah.
a case, it will be auto assigned to agents, and agent will automatically pick that case and give services. So that is the best use case you can do here. And you can set auto response email as well. Suppose somebody replies to you, Okay, you can send thank you for your response. We have created a case with your request. Okay, our service
Okay.
agent will call you
Okay.
shortly. That auto response you can set here. You can see the default auto response view email. You will see the message and you will understand what is auto response.
Okay.
Okay, so you
Got it.
sent me email. I replied. I will then system will get send this auto response email. This you can customize, and my reply will be sent to email to case, and a case will be created and it will be assigned to agent. So this is
Okay.
yeah. Now this is the basic thing RMM does. Now suppose you can set rules and keywords. Suppose if I replied unsubscribe, that means I'm
Yeah,
not
just a minute.
asking.
I'm just trying to note down what we just
Okay.
talked about. Otherwise, it will go out of my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So now you can set rules like you don't have to address every queries. For example, if you send me an email and suppose what if I have configured my auto response email, right? I'm out of office today, like this people create auto response email. So with for that auto response email, you don't want to create a case. So you can in settings you can configure delete auto response or out of office email. So these auto response and out of office emails won't be allowed to create a case. Okay, these will be automatically deleted. Now you can see that option, right? Delete auto response or out of office email.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
below that we have an option unsubscribe manual request. But if I just wrote unsubscribe, remove, opt out, unsub, these keywords you can set. Like we can set these keywords into Mobile Studio. For email, we can set the opt out keywords. And if I reply with these keywords, it won't again create a case, but it will unsubscribe from the all subscribers. Then you won't get any further email.
So do we need to set that configuration in email studio and mobile studio separately that it
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
be unsubscribed?
yeah. For both have
Okay.
different. In you can try to see in Mobile Studio, you can set keywords. Here also you set keywords.
Okay. So like just if I come here and check this unsub and opt out
Right.
checkbox,
Yeah,
automatically if they send that email with this,
right,
automatically
right.
they'll just get unsubscribed.
Unsubscribe,
Okay.
right. This is a feature. This is a last feature of SAP. So it is a very important feature, right? Because these all are the
Yeah.
important features which we must implement before implementing Marketing Cloud.
Yeah. I get you. Okay. And do we get all these options given with any SAP package or else
No, only this window you will
these
get.
are the
This window you will get. You won't get other windows.
okay.
Yeah. And if you are a Salesforce partner, you will get a referral fee. Okay. And as like you will direct your client to Salesforce and ask them to purchase more and more features, you will get a partner referral fee. That is one thing. Second thing, if you develop something on Salesforce, Salesforce will put that product on App Exchange. There are very product development partners as well. Third thing is there are consulting partners like Accenture, TCS, Infosys, which do a variety of works. So whenever a company approaches Salesforce that okay, I also need a consulting partner, then they call into a central bidding pool where you can go and bid for that project. So the client can choose you as a partner. So there is a Salesforce partner program um, with which you can do business with Salesforce. So you can get referral amount, you can get consulting projects, you can get these type of accounts, partner accounts, training accounts.
So I initially thought this was the sandbox for your company. When you say company, you work for Accenture, right? So I
No,
thought
no,
it's for Accenture, but
no,
now I understand.
no,
Okay.
I don't. I have that, but I don't. So every company has. So yeah, you can say this is a sandbox of our own company, not my company, but we are working together. We have a team where somebody is on Commerce Cloud, right? Somebody is on Health Cloud. So these are only Salesforce Dev org is available free. Rest all the products are paid. So we
Yes.
collaborate. Somebody specialized into some technology, and then we buy or we get this type of product free this type of accounts, and we pay partner fees for that. This is actually a business. We Many people are involved in India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very new things to learn. These are like, that's the reason I was surprised that having a marketing cloud sandbox is very expensive. No one
Yeah.
would actually
So how
have
much
this
they are
thing, right?
costing
Because
you?
so we do I'm not sure exactly. I never checked out those. It like we initially we do have different account for sandbox and different account for the production. Usually people have one of the business unit as the sandbox, right?
Yes.
But in our case, we do have a separate org. Since it's a bank, we don't want to play within the production org. They wanted separate sandbox and this thing. So
Yes.
since they took in two different accounts, they gave a discount and they have something had that. But I do not have the exact number of that. But I knew that it's very expensive.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like if I want a sandbox also, if I want to buy a sandbox also, I cannot buy. I have to be a partner if I need to get these kind of privileges.
Yeah, and they will charge partner fees for these type of sandboxes. You have to pay that as well.
Okay. So like, how would this partner fee be? It's gonna be like huge amount of partner fee or like?
Yeah, it is a huge amount. So there are many people involved, which are so only one company is partner, but many people are involved which who share these type of sandboxes and give trainings, and only for training purpose we use. We can't implement or send out
Okay.
emails. That For that we have
Okay.
to purchase super messages. So every
Yeah.
email which
Super
is sent,
message.
yeah, every email, every SMS is a kind of super message.
Okay. And usually we'll be charged for super messages, right? So we'll be charged for the contacts or we'll be
Yeah,
charged for
both,
super
both, both,
messages.
both, both. Marketing Cloud is very expensive than normal Salesforce. It seems it is very easy platform. It is not at all, and it has a rich set of features. For every feature, they charge some fees. For Einstein, in this account, every Einstein is also enabled. Everything, Einstein engagement scoring. So for that also they charge feature. Even for cloud pages, they charge. Or for Journey Builder also they have standard basic editions. Each editions they include one or two feature and charge.
Oh my God. This is like a whole different business again.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, like since we have like couple of partners, it's easy for you. Like maybe they'll charge with like 10 or 15 lakhs maybe, and then
Right,
since we have like multiple partners over there,
right,
everyone will be having using that, so it will be shared.
right, right, right.
Okay. Okay. Good to know this because when I sit for the this kind of budget discussions with Salesforce, they never give these kind of details to us. They just give like this as if you want these kind of super messages, this will be the amount. And your account is having premium support, this is the price. So they give me that kind of listed, the assorted thing which I deal and close. But
Okay.
they never got this kind of thing.
Yeah, because Salesforce without partners won't be a successful business, because they produce technology driven products, right? Normal people can't implement these products, so they would require consulting partner like Accenture, Infosys. These are the big partners who can who can do work for clients, who can give referral to Salesforce for the clients. So suppose you have a client which is implementing Salesforce, right? You can pitch them to create Marketing Cloud, purchase Marketing Cloud, you will get referral fees from Salesforce. And so, so how, as much client you will bring to them, your partner status will move up from gold to silver to platinum. So platinum partners get most out of Salesforce, like very key clients they get. So it's a business.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So in the partners also, they'll be having like you are also a partner. That company is also a partner, right? So like that, they'll be having like a number of partners, but
Yeah.
they will be having the premium partners on the top who will get the business, and the remaining people are like they still get the business, but they are not like super partners kind of. Okay.
So suppose
So
there
to
is
become
some,
partners also,
yeah,
to become partners also we need to pay the money and then become the partner.
yeah,
Once we become the partner, we will be getting these privileges of these sandboxes and everything.
yeah. Salesforce create product and charge money. Salesforce create certification examination and charge money. They create partners and charge money. From everywhere they charge a lot of money.
Yeah, that's why they do this Dreamforce, right? That
Right.
Dreamforce also is like, oh my God, that generates. They do it very grandly. I agree. I've been like 3 to 4 times over there. They do it very grandly, but
Mhm.
the revenue which they generate out of that particular event is huge than what they
Yes.
invest on the
Mhm.
Dreamforce.
Yeah, Salesforce was
Yeah,
most innovative company for last couple of years. So it is a billion-dollar company. It has nice business model.
yeah,
It benefits
yeah.
everybody.
They
Yeah. Hmm.
it benefits everybody and they get benefited out of each, and they show a product like this is free, you can start it, but once we start nothing is free because they
Nothing is.
add so many things. Until you buy those, you cannot use a free product.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so good to know this reply management and management. Yeah, because in my this thing, I have reply management where I can just give an email address and that's it. I do not have like we are not using
Yeah.
much of these features also.
Yes.
What are these collections?
This actually collections I haven't explored yet. We can try to see what is the feature. Click on create option. Okay, we can create rules and assign rules here. Go to rules first. Yeah, click on create. You can select if you have defined any keyword, you can set rules. What if that keyword is received? What would be the next best action? So in keyword section, you
Okay,
go and yes,
so it's basically like an Outlook where we set up the rules. If this is the one, go to this folder kind of thing.
yes, yes,
So it's the same with here. If it's a keyword, then
right.
what are the actions that we can pick out? I'm not sure. Uh,
You define any name or you select any keyword. Select any
okay.
other. Select if it matches. Select both options. This option actually I haven't explored. Click on yeah. I don't know what is this. I told like this is they bring some rules that are not publicly available, still under development. So these are the new
Okay, so
features.
no problem.
Yeah,
No problem. I just wanted this part. I understand, which is the main thing. The
yeah,
email studio from address management. This is a part I wanted to check with you because you explained me the sender profile, salary profile, send classification. I understand reply
right,
management. You told me now. So
right.
from address management is like what is the difference between the sender profile and from address management?
From address management is you can use your users, Marketing Cloud users as your sender profile. these all are your marketing cloud users. If you can, just 1 minute, I'll show you. If you create a user, you get, uh, I will show you, just 1 minute.
So like we already have sender profiles, right? There we can have an individual domain created and like subdomain created. And again, why do we need this address management separately if we are already using one of the sender profile as an individual email with a domain?
Yeah, but if you haven't implemented SAP, okay, and you have only 1 or 2 sender profiles to send emails, and those are the users. Suppose you have a marketing team, or only one marketing person and only one finance person, and you want to use their personal email address to personally get in touch with their customers. Okay, so you can mark users as your, from you can create user details as your sender profile. Make sense?
Okay,
In
so
Mhm.
so it's basically once I suppose I'm giving my address here, it's 680 at Gmail. So once I give this address over here and I save this, so
Yeah.
while I'm sending an email, here, while I'm creating a send definition, in the send definition, can I pick this particular address which I created here, or else
No,
is that the way I can understand?
actually, this is also a custom feature which is not publicly available. If you have any other account, then you can open that. I will show you. This from address management is like, if suppose if you create a user, I have enabled user access. If you can go and create, if you can open the sandbox user, yeah.
User is not enabled.
No, refresh this page.
You also told that you'll be telling me how to enable these users for me,
Yes.
not here. Yeah.
Yeah, click on users. If you want to if you want to create a user, then you can click on create, but please don't create because they keep count of everything. So
Okay.
here you can create user, set the ID and password and everything. You can open any user to see what all things we have. Yeah. So we saw this earlier, right? Here we have Salesforce.com integrate option. Now I told you that add to from name drop down. The drop down which you receive on the top, you can see that
Okay.
add to
What is
from
this
name drop down.
option?
So you can click on edit option.
Okay.
So when you create a sender profile, you get two options: choose from a list, or choose from a, I should say, from the from name. So is it
Okay. So you say that when we create this on the drop down, it will automatically add it to the address management here.
right? Or if you have other domain,
And
Mhm. Yes.
yeah, please tell me. Go ahead.
Or if you want to create addresses with other domain, you can go and create them into from address management as well. Two things you can do from this thing.
Okay. So I just wanted to create a send definition and see that particular option, what you are saying. I
Okay.
get a better idea.
Yeah, here also you
So
can
where
here
can
also you can get send definition. Left hand side you can see envelope option. Extreme left you can see envelope. Yeah, here
yeah,
you can see from name, from email, sender profile, delivery profile.
send a prefer from name.
So it is saved, send classification, click on from name. Uh, yeah, these are the user names, the users which are created.
Okay. So, like here, the options which I'm seeing here, where are these coming from? Are these coming from sender profiles, or are they coming
No,
from
no. You have
address
two
manager?
options from address management. These all are the users in which that checkbox is checked. Try to see WF SAP testing. You will see it as a user. WF.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the
Okay.
sender.
And this sender profile.
Yeah.
Okay. So in sender profile, we'll be having couple of subdomains, right? If we want to select one of these subdomain of the sender profile, how can we select it?
So you can go and create direct email with that subdomain. It will be auto verified. If you want to test it, you can test. You can copy the subdomain which we have configured and follow the same process which we did for SAP domain.
No, no. What I'm trying is like here, if you go here on the sender authentication package, company settings, account settings. In here, we do have this sender authentication package, which is candy mcl gmail dot at
Right.
email dot com. So we having like additional subdomains. This is
Right.
additional private domains, but in general, it shows us subdomains in normal accounts, right? So
Right.
in these subdomains, when I'm sending an email, I like, can I send email only with sender authentication package, which is the
Both.
which is the main domain?
Both,
So, like,
both.
that's what I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
Where can I specify the subdomain if I want to
Yeah.
create
Create a
now
new
here in
sender
particular this
profile.
is sender finish.
Create a new sender profile with the subdomain. Try to use accenture.com or bbc.co.uk, which is your private domain. It will be auto verified. Like it was like your sender domain was auto verified. These will be auto verified. With this subdomain, you can create.
Okay, so
Yeah.
gotcha. Now I understand. So now, okay. So basically, if I want to get a new sender profile, I have to create a subdomain which will be verified under the SAP package. Since it is under the SAP package, now when I create a sender profile, if I'm using that particular domain, it automatically gets verified, and I do not need to verify it back, and that can be used as sender profile whenever I send an email.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
This is confusing, but I got an idea now. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So this is reply management, email optional features. I think you told me these are, you explained me these also.
Yeah.
Okay. Alert manager. Is this an extra option in this account, or it's a basic option which is provided to every account?
No, this is the basic option you get. Suppose if any error occurred, any job failed, suppose you deployed a job ID, you scheduled it for suppose tonight or for after 3 days you want to send, you have scheduled it, right? And if it fails, then you can choose who should receive that error log.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. And subscription detail, like you usually like a couple of years back, this option was not there. Maybe like 1 year before this got there, because like every time we used to have an option whenever the job fails, where do you want to send that?
Yes.
We used to get an option on each and every job. I think it's 1 or 2 years that they added this alert manager.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And
This
you
is
have brand
subscription
builder as
detail.
well. Brand builder. Suppose you want to brand your
Okay.
marketing cloud, it won't be, see, if you want, see, this is your marketing cloud window, right? If you want to put a specific logo like your company's logo on this marketing cloud, if you want to change the color of marketing cloud as per your company's brand identity, this has nothing to do with sending email or data model. This is only specific to making this marketing cloud window as per your brand. If you want to import a logo of your company, you can import. You can try to create a new brand. Yeah. write down any name. Suppose you want to import your logo to this marketing cloud and want to make it branded as per your company. Want to change the color scheme of this marketing cloud.
Okay. So if I create multiple brands here, which brand will be taken in the login page?
Only one that is applied. You can see status on each brand, applied, not applied. Only one will be applied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we can have multiple things, but we can have only one active thing. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I don't know where it got created.
Yeah, just scroll down. Yeah, this is one. Yes, this. No, just after this, besides this, right.
Okay.
Here you can define, click on your, yeah, here you can change the login screen. If you want to have any other, your brand's logo instead of Salesforce logo, login screen.
Okay. What is this subscription center? I hear this about a lot. Subscription
So
center. What is
subscription
subscription
center is,
center?
yeah, it is. If you go to email studio, you will see the subscription center. But people generally don't use the subscription center. They create their own custom subscription center, email studio. In the subscribers drop down, you will see preference management option. Preference management. Yeah. This option is used to store your preferences. You can see uh, preview profile center. You can see on the top. No,
This is the one?
preview profile first option. Yeah. This is the subscription center.
Okay.
So this
This is profile center, right? Both of them are say profile center.
left hand side,
Okay.
you can see subscription center. Below that,
Okay,
yeah.
what is profile center then?
Profile center is somebody wants to update his email address, right? Or if he wants to update his phone number with you. This only works with list-based data model, but we don't use list, so this won't be relevant for your use case. You have to create the same thing, same mechanism in the data extension. Here
Okay,
you
subscriber center.
here they can opt for a particular publication. We created publication lists. Those publication lists can be made available here, where they can log in and select from the publications available or
So
unsubscribe
this
from
is a subscriptions. So basically, it is an standard subscribe unsubscribe page provided by the Marketing Cloud.
It only works with lists, not data extension. It only works with
Sorry?
list. It only works with list-based data model. It won't work with data extension-based data model. The lists you are seeing are actually a list into Marketing Cloud. Publication list.
It's a publication list. Okay.
And if you want them to update their first name, last name from all subscribers, they can go and update from this form. But it will only
So
work.
if they want only with this, do we have any option like this for the data extensions also?
No.
For the data extension model.
No. There you have to use custom mechanism, and this you can't customize, right? If you want to have your own brand identity, your own custom HTML, CSS functionalities, you can't edit. This is the standard subscription center and only works with lists. People don't use this subscription center at all. They create their custom subscription center, unsubscribe pages. They use cloud pages to build same sort of functionality for their company.
Okay, so every company, as soon as they go into the Marketing Cloud and they send the marketing emails, they should have an unsubscribe page For sure, right? Because they need to give that unsubscribe page under every email under the Can Spam Act, right? So they need to give that unsubscribe link over there.
Right,
So
right.
do we need to, so that particular unsubscribe link, do we need to create a separate cloud page and then we need to integrate it? Like how do people usually do create the unsubscribe page? Is there any option or standard thing provided in Marketing
This
Cloud, or
is
they
the
create it from
only
the scratch
page.
and then update?
This is a standard unsubscribe page. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see unsubscribe option.
Okay.
Unsubscribe from all. Okay. In publications lists, we can unsubscribe from a particular list, right? If we don't want to unsubscribe from entire communication, we just want to unsubscribe from a particular communication. But if you want to unsubscribe from all the lists, including all subscribers and publication lists, here people go and click on unsubscribe. So this is the subscription center, profile center, and unsubscribe mechanism. Standard. Okay, people don't use this because they use data extensions. They create such functionalities on cloud pages. This is a type of microsite. 1 or 2 page site is called as microsite. You can create microsites in cloud pages. You can interact with data extensions, write M scripts. You can get the data input and get them stored into data extensions. This will only work with list.
So it's still confusing here. When you say it works only with the list, I'm not understanding that.
You can't have any data extension as your publication selected here, right? These all lists you are seeing are the publication lists. You can't create a publication list out of your data extension. Suppose you want to update a record, you have customer data extension,
So
right?
when you say publication list, uh, um, I'm getting confused between the suppression list, exclusion list, and publication list.
Publication list is used to manage opt-outs. Suppression list is used to suppress some records from your sends. Exclusion list is when you want to suppress some records from the send you want to send to a data extension. Suppression list is used to suppress
Okay.
records when you send to a list. Publication list
List.
used to manage different opt-outs. Like I told you, if you are Times of India, you publish different magazines. I don't want to receive 4 to 5 magazines. I only want to receive 2 type of magazines. You can create different publication lists and you can manage opt-out. So
Okay.
instead of getting unsubscribed from all subscriber and not receiving any kind of email, I can unsubscribe myself from a particular publication list. So those publication lists are available here into the subscription center. What if you want to if you have created a data extension and if you want to update the preference on a data extension, what if you have your customer data into your data extension, right? First name, last name is there. Now you want your customers to update their first name, last name into this data extension. Then that form won't work with data extension. You have to work with list-based data model.
Okay. So, but if we want to give an option on like to subscribe and unsubscribe on the whole, all subscribers, and subscribe and unsubscribe from the this kind of, when you say list, the publication list, we can use this preference center.
Right. But
Yeah.
we work with data extension custom data model, right? Then we can't pull that data extension here into this subscription center and ask people to
Okay.
update any record on this day on this page. I think
So,
you didn't understand. Yeah.
but so yeah, like because I did not work on this particular thing. So currently we use a basic page where we do not have any preferences or any lists or anything. We just have an option of subscribe and unsubscribe. We don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So that's a basic page which we have. So I think that would be this preference page which we have now. We don't have any. We just have a brand logo and everything, and we can go subscribe and unsubscribe there. That's it. We don't have anything else. We don't have any list or anything there. So I think we do have a basic
but it looks like the same. But it looks like the same subscription center, but you have.
It will be having the bank branding also. That's it.
Yeah. See, we have two type of data model in which we have data extension based data model and we have list based. In list based we have normal lists. Okay. We have publication lists and all. So normal list you will be able to store data. Publication list you will be able to get opt-outs. But when we work with data extension, this subscription center won't work. This only displays data available into a list. If somebody wants to update his email address or profile, okay, he can go to that subscription center and update. But if you have stored that data into a custom data extension like we have stored, this form won't work. We have to create a cloud page. And like you develop a website, like you develop any functionality, the same functionality you have to develop on cloud page so that you can provide a UI to your customer which they can use to fill the data, unsubscribe or update their profile, and that data will be updated into their respective data extension. This model you can't use with data extension. If you use, suppose now you don't want to unsubscribe a particular customer from all subscribers. You want to create a field into a data extension and update that field as unsubscribe or subscribe. Though that data will be uh, available into all subscribers, but if you create a custom subscription center, you can update a data extension field which you can reference as subscribed or unsubscribed.
Okay, so basically, if I'm using this the standard preference center which we are giving here, we can only subscribe and unsubscribe. We cannot subscribe. We cannot do anything from the data extensions.
Right.
But if we are going for the custom cloud pages, they will be they can unsubscribe from the data extensions, and we can take that data and we can run an automation to unsubscribe on the backend.
Right. I will show you this scenario. We will create a custom unsubscribe mechanism when we study cloud page. In our email, we will include an unsubscribe link. See, this is the standard. If you are using list, okay, it is very easy to manage unsubscription, publication, profile update from this form. But if you have data extension, that I will teach how to create your unsubscribe mechanism and all. You will be using M script to create all these mechanisms. Best is it if many companies work with data extension based data models, so they create their own unsubscription mechanism, their own brand logo, their own functionality, their own everything, UI. They don't go with this subscription center.
Okay.
Still any questions you have?
I will just open up an email and just show you one. You tell me if what we are actually using in that, so that I will. Yeah. Just give me a moment. So is this page in is this a cloud page or is this?
This is cloud page. You see that unsubscription URL. This is not at all same as that particular page. Here, if you unsubscribe, where data is getting stored? Do you know where this data is stored?
No, I'm just trying to understand that only. That's why I was just asking you.
So you have to check. Can you go? Okay, you can see if such type of cloud page is available in your account or not. You can build this externally, then you have to create APIs and then it will push the data into Marketing Cloud. Or you can use Cloud Pages to create such pages and use simple M script to update records. But this type
Okay.
of design
Okay.
is not standard. Yeah.
Okay, I'll check this out for the cloud page. If it's a cloud page, then there would be an data extension, or there would be directly, because like currently we do not have um, any automations which run on the back which pick the data extension and update all subscribers. We don't have as such. Maybe this cloud page is automatically going in the back end and updating all subscribers directly.
Yeah, so this is a custom cloud page, but they have written a M script function which is directly updating all subscribers. See, I think you are working with Webster Bank, right?
Yes.
Pages.email.webster bank and uh, websterbank.com is your SAP domain into your account. If you go and look that,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so
Yeah,
it
I
is
know.
a
Yeah,
cloud
it's
page. If anything starts with pages dot, then it is a cloud page.
yeah. This is the SAP domain which we got.
Right, right. So pages dot your SAP domain, then if a pages dot is the prefix, then it is a cloud page. So this is a cloud custom page which they have developed. Instead of going for full one page mechanism where you have profile center, subscription center, and unsubscribe, they have built unsubscribe functionality separately. I think they don't want to provide users leverage to update their data. They are maintaining that data
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Yes. So yeah. So basically, we are like currently we do not have that option of having unsubscribed from different lists. There would be like different lists, right? Here we just give the email address and they just get on the back end they get unsubscribed. But they would be like different kind of list, right? It would be a marketing email. There would be like different set with the loans,
Yeah,
with credit cards, everything. So we do not have any custom list like that where they can go
make,
and unsubscribe that particular list,
yeah,
which is a basic thing which needed. So we wanted to upgrade that. That's
yeah,
why I'm just trying to check with you.
yeah. So create, so
Okay.
this you
So
can
have
go to cloud page. You can see this. This has been coded there. Like you code email, similar way you code cloud page as well. Okay. So you can
okay,
create
okay,
cloud page, write M script, and create your own mechanism. Because you are a
okay,
bank, you can't use a list. You in list you can have only 5 lakh subscriber, and you can't use list
yeah.
based data model for a bank. So that page you can't use. You have to create your own mechanism which will interact with data extensions. Here you can directly unsubscribe from all subscribers. Okay. But if you want to have a
Okay.
custom subscription center where people can go and uh, import their subscription, update there, then you have to write code and create different data extension and work with them script.
Okay. Makes sense. Thank
Yeah,
you. Okay.
that's all we have into SAP.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so let's continue Automation Studio from Monday because we had a vast discussion on SAP today.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So do you have any other questions? Anything you didn't understand
Yeah.
today?
Yeah. I understand what you said. Yeah. And yeah, this is good. So the only part which I wanted to check with you was like if you are importing the data from Salesforce via the report, even then the tracking was available. That part I was little confused yesterday. So okay. 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 Thank you.
Okay, then we'll meet on Monday.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Like, do you have me to do anything this weekend so that it's gonna be easy on the Monday? If you have anything as such, let me know. I can work on it.
No, you just revise what you have studied till date. You already have notes. You just go in details,
Okay.
read articles for those topics. See, one time only you have to build your concept. Rest you will work every day on Marketing Cloud. Concept you will work when you will read
Yeah.
articles. Try to read official
Yeah.
articles because many times your company will require some consulting work from you because you are going to be a lead, right? So you should know
Yeah.
each and every functionality in details in regards to official article. So try to read those official article like publication list, suppression list, exclusion list, SAP, and what are all contents in detail. What is content-based data model? You can read more on lists, data extensions, Salesforce
Okay.
data extensions, synchronize. So all these topics, try to read it. Practically, we will see.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.